There we go. Look at that. Well, no, there we go. Boop. There we go. This is a good thumbnail, right? Guys, so today we are exploring Pisa, Italy. So the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Everyone said to do Florence and then make this a day trip. So that's essentially what I'm doing, except I'm staying here because I'm an idiot. So I planned Florence at the last minute. Florence at the last minute. They didn't have anything open for tonight, but I did get somewhere to stay tomorrow and the next day. So I figured make this my travel day / day trip and then go straight to Florence. It's really easy to get to Florence from here. So everyone said just do this like a half day because literally the only thing to see is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So we're gonna do that and then just like hang out because yeah, essentially I'm here just to see that, pivot and leave. Plus I needed somewhere to stay, so tomorrow we're doing Florence, which should be really fun because everyone recommended Florence. But like I said, my initial Florence attempt didn't go through as planned, and then this morning I almost missed my train, and like I feel like that would have used to made me really stressed out. But lately I've been like, you know what, whatever, I'm going with the flow. If I miss my train, there'll be another one. If I don't get a booking for the city I want to go to, I'll find somewhere else to go. So I'm being oddly calm about my like travel misadventures. I still have to tell you about what happened in Switzerland. That was a doozy, but like again, not smooth sailing, but you know, I'm going with the flow. Here is my Pisa hostel. Obviously you can't miss it. So I'm looking for the Leaning Tower of Pisa and I literally just look up and boom, it is right there. It looks like fake, like I'm at Universal Studios or something. All the people behind me are doing this thing, which I'm gonna do, but you're supposed to do it on that side. They are pushing it over. You're supposed to go on the other side and push it like straight ways up again. God, my hair sucks. So it looks like there's people up there, and I will definitely not be doing that. It looks like I'm on a green screen doing this. Boop. Okay, so my whole trip to Pisa is essentially done because you know you got the one picture you need here. So now I'm just gonna eat and then go back to my hostel. I ran out of my train of thought actually. I'm gonna eat, go back to my hostel, plan my next part of the trip. But you know, this was an easy, quick day trip. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more, but everyone said there's not a ton to see here. This is what you come to see. There's a cute little patio outside my hostel and like everyone's hanging out. Obviously I'm not talking to anyone, but this is chill as fuck. Good morning. So what you hear is my suitcase. I've noticed I've been really bad at vlogging the past 2 days. So I'm gonna try and get better at that today. Today we were leaving Pisa and we're going to Florence, and everyone said Florence is their favorite place to be. So I wanted to get an early start. It's like 8 a.m. right now. It's only like a 45-minute train from Pisa to Florence. So I do have like a full day, and then I have a full day tomorrow. And then I'll probably do like a half day on Tuesday. So I'm gonna get my, you know, my time in Florence. I also have a dress on today, so hopefully there's no chub rub. Again, I'm bad at vlogging. I don't know. I can't finish a full sentence. My bangs aren't terrible today. So a girl I met at my Venice hostel is also in Florence, so I think we're gonna try and get together for dinner. So that makes me feel good, like you can kind of know someone. And like I said, I was kind of like ugh about the hostels, but it does have a really good social environment. Like at my hostel in, I'm gonna butcher this, Cinque Terre. I met girls and we went hiking all day, so like had I not stayed at the hostel, I would have been like such a loser all day and like hung out by myself. So I'm really happy I am staying at hostels. They're not as gross as I thought they would be, and you meet a lot of people. So this travel day isn't gonna be too crazy because I feel like it's not even a travel day, it's more of a commute, you know? So it's not gonna be too bad. And then hopefully my hostel in Florence lets me check in early. I believe they'll let me leave my bags there, but I still don't feel like too secure doing that unless there's lockers for that. Sometimes the other ones, people who came early, they just kind of put it in a closet. And I'm like, what if someone just comes in and takes my like backpack, you know? I don't like that, so I'd rather actually lock it up. So I'm hoping they either let me check into my room early or they have actual lockers or a lock on their door for their early, you know, drop off kind of stuff. Okay, so I just dropped all my stuff off at the hostel. They didn't have lockers, so I'm a little nervous. I left my backpack there, which has my laptop in it. That's the only thing I'm kind of nervous about someone stealing. I don't give a shit if someone takes my suitcase, have all my dirty underwear. I don't care. I'm gonna throw them out anyways. But my backpack, I'm a little nervous about, but I strapped it to my bag. So hopefully that's enough. So now I'm gonna go into the city part and check out the Michelangelo Square. There's the David statue. I'm pretty sure I have to pay to see that, but I'll probably do it. So this hostel, hold on, there's a bus. Very loud. This hostel offers all meals, which is really good. But Florence is the one city where I have like a bunch of food recommendations. So I'm like, I'm gonna be really eating my face off here, which the perverts will love. So I have a bunch of food recommendations, but then I'm also gonna come back and eat the free food because why not? I'm paying for it. So I haven't checked into my room yet, but I feel like I'm gonna be out all night and then check in again. Like I don't have a bed yet. Like I went in there, dropped my stuff off, ate a plate of food. Now I'm going back out. Hopefully I don't die from chub rub. And I'm gonna go eat some more. And yeah, that's my day so far. Also, I'm trying not to use my data, so I'm just like going from point to point where I have Wi-Fi and hoping everything works out. Just kind of using like the offline map and hope I'm in the right direction. I'll probably end up using it at some point, but yesterday I didn't use any, so I did good yesterday. I'm saving myself $10 a day that I'm gonna spend on pizza probably. Okay, currently at the Duomo. So this is a big tourist area. As you can see, there is a ton of people around here. I'm gonna check this out for a while. I think you can also buy a tour for this, and I think you can climb to the top. I think I might do that tomorrow, like reserve tickets tonight and then do that tomorrow. I'm also gonna do that for the Michelangelo, the David. I'm gonna buy my tickets tonight, do that first thing tomorrow morning. I don't know if I want to climb this, as we've discussed. I'm not into climbing those stairs, but I think I could still go in and like look around. I think there's a museum too, kind of like the one in Milan, and this time I'll cover my shoulders. All right, I think you can go to the top of this thing. I feel like I should do it, but like those stairs though, there's got to be an elevator, right? But like, check out how intricate this is. It keeps going. Like this is massive. Wow. This line is also massive. This is an open air museum, so it's free to the public and it has a bunch of statues and sculptures. So this is really good if you don't want to pay for museum. I just had lunch. I had pizza and wine, so I'm finally getting the full Italian experience. It was kind of crowded in there, so you like sat with strangers. So I sat with the nicest, like they were like retired, really, really nice older couple. I literally could have talked to them. I could have stayed in there and talked to them all day. But I still have, it's only 1:30, so I feel like I still have some exploring to do. I do want to head back to the hostel, actually check in, charge my phone. It's one of those days where my phone is just eating battery, because usually with the iPhone 7, like it'll last all day. Like I could be watching like Netflix, listening to podcasts, it'll last all day. It's one of those days where it's just draining so fast. So I think around like 3, I'll probably go back, recharge this, check in, and then I've been told at like sunset, go to Michelangelo Square, get some wine, hang out on the stairs, and just like watch the sunset. So I think that's my plan for tonight, and then meet up with my friend who I met in Venice and get some dinner. So that's the plan for tonight. So for right now, I'm just gonna walk around. I will leave a picture or a link down below for where I ate the pizza. Really good. I had big cup of wine and a pizza, €8. So really good, affordable lunch, and ate an entire pizza in front of strangers, who cares? So yeah, now I'm just gonna go explore. Okay, so I'm at Boboli Gardens, which I heard is really nice, but it is $10 to get in there. And I'm like, do I really want to pay to get into a park when I could be spending that money on gelato? I don't know. Okay, so I got caught in the rain, but it's not too bad, but it's still mildly uncomfortable. So I met up with my friend who I met in Venice. She was literally on the bunk bed on top of me. So we met in a bunk bed and now we're hanging out in Florence together. So we explored today. Then we just got dinner and we went up to Michelangelo Square and you can see the entire city. It's such a good view. So I think we want to do that again tomorrow. But we just had dinner, it was really good. And then we're gonna hang out tomorrow. So guys, talk to strangers who are sleeping in the bunk bed above you. So now I just gotta make it home. I'm already wet, but I'm not too uncomfortable. So I gotta make it home, put on some sweatpants, and I still need to book my trip to like Rome and stuff, but it'll all figure itself out. Okay, but this looks so pretty at night, like against the blue sky. Like this looks fake, like a movie set or something. So here's a quick little room tour of my hostel in Florence. So there are 4 beds. This one was a mixed, room. So there's a guy here, girl here, me down there, and another girl here. We got some lockers. Bathroom's really big. So shower, sink, it's a bathroom. What I'm really impressed by is we have a balcony in a hostel. And it's like a good size too. So, nice little outdoor area. So very impressed by that. So it's just like a cute little hostel. This one was pretty affordable and food is included here. So that's amazing. Hi guys, it is my second day in Florence. So today is gonna consist of a lot more eating. There's a few places I didn't get to go to yesterday. So today I'm gonna go hit those up. So on my list, first of all, is sandwiches. So I'm gonna get some paninis and then I'm gonna get some gelato. Then I'm gonna hit up a restaurant. I'm gonna maybe take a bus tour in between these. But then I'm going to go to the restaurant. My friend Steph suggested, that's the bus I want to get on, suggested, and we couldn't get in last night because I was really busy. So I'm going to go a little earlier today because she said, I have to go. If there's one thing I do in Florence, I have to go to this restaurant. So I'm going to try and get there a little earlier just so I can experience their gnocchi. And then probably just walk around a little bit more. The girl I met up with the other night in Venice, we hung out yesterday. And she wants to go out tonight, so I'm always down, to do that. So that's on the list. So we'll see what happens. Sometimes things don't go as planned, but I have loose plans. So hopefully everything works out. All right, it's raining, but I just had a bomb-ass sandwich. So the line was really long. I found that place through Instagram, but the girl behind me said it is the #1 rated place to eat in Florence on TripAdvisor. So they had 2 locations across the street from each other because it's so popular. And like I said, the line was just crazy. A little confusing menu-wise, and then a little confusing on how to pay and all that stuff. My sandwich is only €5. Huge, so good. I got the summer sandwich. It was essentially prosciutto, mozzarella, basil, and tomato. I saw them making crazy ass sandwiches, but I didn't know how to order. I always get really flustered when I order at new places. So, going back in the future, I would research a little more, but I'm really happy with what I got. But you order, and then there's a restaurant, and then you pay, the cash register was at the very end. So I was I didn't see the cash register, so I was where the fuck do you pay? But then I saw an open place at the table, so I sat down and ate it. And then I noticed where everyone was paying, so I was oh, okay. But then I was I could have, you could really walk out of there without paying, but I'm not a dick. But it was just really confusing, but really good. I will leave the name of it down below so you can go too. It's raining, everyone's looking at me. I'm gonna get gelato now. This was also recommended to me, and it doesn't look like it's open. All right, I'm gonna look for a different gelato place because now that I have it in my mind, I wanna eat it. And it's raining, so I'm gonna hop on my hop off bus and sit inside for a while. Plus I already paid for it, so I wanna get my money's worth out of it. All right, so it dumped. I hid under a little scaffolding thing over there. I'm just waiting for that bus that I feel is never gonna show up. So yeah, this is my time in Florence. I'm still having a really good time, rolling with it. I'm just hoping a bus shows up so I can sit down for like a second. I still want gelato and I still want to go to that restaurant. So I'm keeping out and about. But it was really hard to find somewhere to like run in for cover because I didn't want to like run into a business. I thought they were going to kick me out. Yeah, just hoping a bus shows up. Guys, I just had the best food of the whole trip. So it was at Osteria Santo Spirito. And my friend Steph, like she's been to Florence a million times and she's like, you have to go here. And then last night we tried to go and they couldn't get us in because it was too packed. So then today I'm like, this is my last day. I have to go. And the girl I was hanging out with was doing something else today. So I was like, you know what? I took my hop on, hop off bus and I hopped off right around the corner, came here, walked right in. They sat me down. It was perfect. I got the gnocchi and it had, okay, oh my God. Imagine like the best mac and cheese of your life. Like it's perfect. So it was gnocchi with like the perfect amount and the perfect tasting cheese on it. It was like, I sent a picture to Steph and I was like, I'm aroused. This is that good. So I had that. I had an entire bottle of wine because why not? And yeah, it was fucking amazing. So, you come to Italy to eat the Italian food and that was hands down the best food I've had this whole time. That made Florence alone, that whole meal. But I've been having fun otherwise, but like that really took it up a notch. Also, I ate alone in public there and it was like no anxiety whatsoever. So it's such a weird difference from here and Paris. Or Paris, I was like so paranoid about eating in public. Whereas here I was like, boop, whatever. And like I had the best time. So I don't know what was up with me in Paris. So yeah, best gnocchi of my life. Actually, I don't really eat gnocchi a lot, but like best pasta Italian food of my life. So now I'm going back to my hostel. I think I'm going to go out later tonight, but I'd really like to just like hang out right now. But it's going to take me like 25 minutes to walk there. But I just started My Favorite Murder and I'm liking it so far. So I'm going to listen to that on the way there. I have been listening to like this whole trip. Why Won't You Date Me with Nicole Byer? I fucking love her. And Raised by TV with Lauren Lapkus and John Gabris. So those have been getting me through. I finished all their episodes though, till they like put out a new one next week. So right now I'm doing My Favorite Murder. So, I'm getting through my stuff, but again, I just can't get over how good that was.